Okay guys, so in this video I want to introduce you to the 2K webinar funnel. Now, if you've experienced this funnel before, there's a few things I do that are very different, so I would definitely still watch this video as well. So I also want to cover the tools we're going to need to execute this funnel. We're going to need a ClickFunnels account, link below. We are also going to be using EverWebinar for our webinar automation. We can also do this inside of ClickFunnels. However, I prefer using EverWebinar. I think it makes things a lot more simpler. The emails get a lot cleaner. I've seen multiple people say that ClickFunnels improves the conversions. I haven't tested the ClickFunnels version of this. I'd use ClickFunnels for my other sales funnel. However, the exact process behind the funnel is going to be exactly the same. The emails are going to be exactly the same. So if you want to go and use CF to do this, by all means. The strategy, the concepts, the application is all exactly the same no matter what system you're using. Later on in this part of this week, I'm going to be breaking down the EverWebinar functionality that's going to be at the end of the 2K webinar breakdown. So just understand all the defined details of using EverWebinar that we need to know. I will get into right there. So let's go through the 2K webinar and draw it all out. So it involves a opt-in, a thank you page, a webinar, then a sales page, and a closing sequence, and actually underneath all of this, a sequence of emails, which are starting emails and then closing emails. So this is what it's going to look like. This is the funnel. Person comes to an opt-in page, enters in an email, and this signs them up for an EverWebinar email. Then what's going to happen right now is they're going to have a choice to join the webinar if they're viewing this on desktop, or if it's a mobile phone, they are going to be asked to come back later at the time they signed up to attend, or attend just in time, which means that it's going to say that the webinar is starting in about 15 minutes. So that's what a just-in-time webinar is. So what then happens, they're going to attend the webinar, and they're going to go through a simulated process where it seems like we're running a live webinar. We will get into the script and copy of the webinar later on. The reason why this is also very effective outside the Make Money Online niche is most people think it's a live webinar, so you're going to get a lot better watch times. You're going to get a lot better views on the long video than if you just set up a video, which nobody's going to spend all their time watching. So that's super important. So then when this funnel is done, at the end of the webinar, they'll be sent to a sales page. And this is the initial funnel from the front end level. But underneath this funnel, there will also be emails firing. When they opt in, there will be starting now emails. They'll be fired. And after they attend, there will be 4 closing emails that get sent to them. If they fail to attend the webinar, what will happen is we will also keep sending them emails, sending them back to the opt-in to re-attend. And then after 48 hours, we'll just start sending them a replay and send them to the final 2 closing emails. At the very end of this funnel, we will also downsell them a free trial of an additional offer if we want to. This is really good for filling out your SaaS applications and getting people to subscribe to your lower tier memberships. Because a lot of people, you have to remember, if 1,000 people come in here, we're probably only going to see about 5 of them buy. So we have 995 people that we can still market a product to. And so this is how the funnel is going to work. The people are going to opt in. They're going to go to the thank you page. That is going to be different if they are on a mobile device. If they're on a mobile device, they will not be able to jump straight into the webinar, and we're also going to allow them to attend at different times. If they are on a desktop device, they will only be allowed to do the just-in-time webinar and jump straight into it, because most sales are going to be happening on the desktop. So if they're on a mobile phone, we want to encourage them to get back to a desktop and watch from there. If they don't attend, we're going to keep sending them emails back to the original opt-in. We're not going to send them a replay initially. We want them to attend the call. That's the most important part. Now, that also being said, when they do attend, we're going to start sending them closing emails 2, 16 hours, 48 hours, and 72 hours after with a downsell. Now, all the content for this funnel is going to be downloadable. All the templates and emails, everything is listed right here in this section. It should be right underneath the intro to this video that you're watching right now. And so this is how the funnel works, and we're going to be going through every single part of the funnel and breaking down how to build it and how all of it needs to look and everything you need to be putting on each page. So join me. It's going to be quite the quite the very in-depth video series, actually. So let's get started, and let's begin with the opt-in. And as we're doing that, I want you to have your triple diamond filled out. I want you to have the file that you just filled out with you, because I'm going to be going through and using my triple diamond and explaining how I set up everything. So let's do this together, and let's get going.